Hi, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So I've already called in the appropriate protection, shuffled the cards, and we're getting right to it. Let's find out what's in your energy, what you need to be aware of, what discernment, guidance, insight is coming through for you. And coming right out, we have the hornbeam. The horn beam. This is what that looks like. Okay. So with the horn beam, excuse me. With the horn beam being the first card out here, that tells me that the energy for today is all about strength. Strength. The horn beam is one of those trees that's used to build furniture. It has a lot of strength in it in itself. This is also a card about healing. So there is some strength that has occurred for you because of your healing. So I was saying the hornbeam is known for its strength. It's one of those trees that is actually used to make tools. It can also, like sharp tools, it dulls them. If you try to use a regular axe to cut it down, it can be dulled. So that tells me that many of you have a very strong essence about you. Spiritually, you're strong. Some other interesting facts about the hornbeam is that it is known as iron wood. That's how strong it is. And that it's also was important for creating very dense hedges. It was used to create like the barrier for sacred groves. And if you're using the hornbeam in a medicinal way, then it's used to treat wounds, and it was used to be distilled to create like eye creams and eye lotions for healing of the eyes. Okay, so those are just some interesting facts about it. But with the hornbeam being here, that tells me that it's a good time for you to work on new ideas, especially ones that relate to your personal projects. And as you work on these new ideas, this is going to assist you in igniting the passion within you. This will lead to fresh opportunities, a renewed enthusiasm, a rekindling of the passion for life for you. So that's why the hornbeam is coming out here as your first card of message. And then you have the blossom of the sky dancer. So that's card number 3. The blossom of the sky dancer is saying that at this time, for many of you, that your creative abilities is a part of your natural spiritual power, and that it's time to stop striving and to allow your manifestations to occur. Your creativity is a part of your strength. It's what strengthens you. It's what gives you the passion for life. So for many of you, it's time to tap into some new ideas, some things you've been thinking about but haven't really put into action. I'm getting that now would be a great time to put it into action. What more do you have for this message? Thank you. For some of you, this is going to allow you to have this moment of communion with your heart. Because it's like when you tap into your heart and what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel light, you're tapping into that feminine wisdom. So what is it that makes you feel vibrant? What is it that makes you feel alive? What is it that makes you feel like your heart is light and it's singing whenever you're doing it? We also have 1138 here, which 3 and 8 is 11, so 1111, but I'm hearing more 1138, and I don't have my phone here to look that up. But we'll get back into that in a minute. There's something about your sensuality. What is it that also makes you feel sensual? Okay, so I need to get that. Hold on a second. Okay, so we were talking about sensuality. Sensuality is, definition is the expression or suggestion of physical, especially sexual pleasure or satisfaction. It is also means bodily or sensory pleasure, which is not necessarily sexual. Sensuality can be used and often is used in a sexual context, but it is not exclusively sexual in meaning. Sensuality has to do with the five senses, but it comes with a hint of lewdness, a suggestion of sex, but it does have to do with the five senses. So what I'm getting is it's more about what you hear that sounds pleasurable to you, what you smell, what you taste. What is it that ignites a passion within your five senses? For some of you, it could be towards a more sexual nature, but it does not have to be. It's about tapping into your feminine essence. And this feminine essence is about what feels good to you. Okay? And then the number that we got was 1138. So 1138 is a powerful, transformative message from the angels, and it signifies the arrival of new beginnings, abundance, and success. It also stands for something about Star Wars. What is this about Star Wars with 1138? The recurrent in-joke in Star Wars film with LucasArts computer games originates THX 1138 4EB, which was later reworked. All right, something like that. Anyway, it's more about trusting your instincts and letting your creative thoughts guide you towards your purpose and destiny. Okay, so that's 1138, and that's more about what sensuality is for you, okay? So it's about allowing the strength of your creativity to ignite these new passions or starting something new that feels good to you. Should I take all of these? All right. Yeah, we have heartbeat here again. So it's like, what makes your heart beat a little bit faster? What is it that you know you enjoy doing? You know that you would feel passionate about doing? What is it that makes you feel like you're musing right along? And then we got pick up after yourself, got an owie and hairball. So let's find out what that's all about. Because as you're musing right along, meaning being inspired, letting your creativity inspire you, letting your heart feel light and just enjoying life. What is this? Got an owie, pick up after yourself. Okay. Can you show me got an pick up after yourself for the collective? What is pick up after yourself? Okay. What's got an owie? Got an owie. Got an owie. Okay. And what's hairball, please? Hairball. What's the hairball? Hairball. Okay. Okay, so as you're tapping into your creative abilities and you're picking up after yourself, this is about having faith, keeping the hope, allowing your creativity to heal you as good things are coming in. Pick up after yourself, meaning don't. It's time. It's time to fully step into enjoying life. You've done the healing work. You kept the faith. You're staying in hope. Now it's time to literally allow this wheel to spin. Take it as it resonates for you and come into enjoying life. For others of you, the wheel is spinning and it's time to do some healing. It's time to continue to keep the faith. And then we got an owie here. The sun came out in reverse and the 3 of Pentacles with the 9 of Wands. So someone is feeling hurt, feeling like the wounded warrior, feeling hurt because they got exposed about some work they did, feeling hurt because they're not happy in their work, feeling hurt because you've been through a lot, or you feel like you've been through a lot, and you're not happy with those you work with your collaborations, with what's going on. And then you feel like there's a hairball with getting messages, delivering messages to family, to business, about business. With creating longevity and finances, with creating a family. So some of you are wanting to listen to your heart and start new projects. You're going to have to be the one to take the initiative to step out on faith and allow this cycle to move forward, trusting that you'll be guided as you follow what makes your heart sing, as you follow your passions. This is a good time to step into those passions, get over what has hurt in the past from those that you've worked with, because you're not really happy at this job. And it's creating, some of you feel like you're stifled at this job. It feels like you're choking at this job, or with this family, or with this business. And you're probably going to have to speak that. So I get this energy that some of you are going to be starting something new, leaving one position, going to another. Okay. Let's see what else is there. Because the first thing that came out is that you have the strength to do this. You have the strength to ignite your passions, to move towards something that is more fulfilling for you, something that makes you feel like you're musing right along. You can allow certain cycles to end where you're feeling hurt, not happy, because the sun is the happiest card in the deck, but upside down it says you're not happy with those that you're collaborating or working with. Maybe you know, or you're feeling stifled there, that it's not going to create long-term investments. It's not going to create a steady stream of income. Some of you may feel like those you work with are immature. Take it as it resonates, okay? That's not for everyone. What more do you have for this message? Yeah, some of you may even need to go on a retreat or just retreat and take time for self to ignite your passions. As you take this time to yourself, for many of you, new ideas will spark. You'll have some time to yourself to just allow your creativity to flow, to actually see what makes your heart feel lighter and feels like it's more passionate for you. That it can bring you more balance and more harmony as you take a little time to yourself to see which direction you want to go, which way is going to be more beneficial for you. What do you have for this message? Oh my God, all this noise. What more do you have for this message? What do you have for this? Hey, something about dating again. It's funny, these two came out in yesterday's message. Dating with card number 8 and spiritual strength. So maybe some of you are going to take a retreat or go. I just heard being flown out somewhere. Take that as it resonates. It's not for everyone. But as you take this retreat or decide if you're wanting to date someone, for some of you, getting back out there to date could ignite your passions. I get this energy that maybe some of you haven't been dating because you've been working, and for some of you, you've put in a lot of work, and maybe your work isn't exactly making you happy, so you need to ignite your passions in another way. Maybe opening yourself up to possibly meeting others, meeting someone new. Take it as it resonates, okay? That's not for everyone. What do you have for this message? Okay, so now this time we got the sun upright. We have it in reverse here, but we have it upright here. So it says embrace the energy of peace and move in a new direction. So that's what I'm getting. Some of you may be moving in a new direction towards dating someone new, being open to dating. Some of you are moving in a new direction away from a job that is not making you happy, and you're wanting to explore your creative abilities. Some of you are actually just wanting to travel, maybe go on a retreat, and that will give you time to ignite your passions and see your seeds grow. That will give you time to embrace the energy of peace, not feeling wounded, not feeling hurt, seeing what's hurting you, maybe taking a deeper look at what avenue you want to move down. Okay. Taking a little time to reflect. So on this retreat, some of you will take some time to reflect. Some of you are going to take time to reflect about your dating life. Some taking time to reflect on your work situation. For others of you, it's dating and work. Take it as it resonates. What brings you happiness and makes you feel like you're enjoying success? What makes you feel peaceful? What new seeds are you wanting to plant? As you take this time and retreat, many of you will have that time to explore. Okay, what do you have for this message, please? Because for many of you, your body has already been telling you, in whatever way this is manifesting for you, whether it's you're having headaches or you don't want to go there, you're tired, you sleep in, your feet hurt, your back hurt, your body is already speaking to you, and it's wanting you to focus, yes, on the positive, and that's what many of you have been doing, but you're still in this cycle, and it's time to plant some new seeds. Okay, for some of you, these new seeds are going to be in the dating arena. You're recognizing that everyone has value. So for some of you, maybe you wouldn't have dated someone before, but now you're seeing the value in another aspect. So for some of you, it could have been that they didn't have a certain amount of money, and you're recognizing that they have more qualities than just money. Take it as it resonates. That's not for everyone. That's just an example. For some of you, they may not have looked a certain way that you wanted them to look, but you're recognizing that they have more than what meets the eye, is what I just heard for some of you. Take it as it resonates, okay? Many of you are deciding to focus on the positive. Okay. So focusing on the positive, understanding your body when it's speaking to you, especially if you're unhappy in a certain position, in a job, in a relationship, in a family dynamic. Just take it as it resonates. There's multiple of you. What do you have for this message? Okay. Yeah, some of you are going to be traveling in a new direction. Ewas. No. With the Ewas rune here, many of you are going to find a way to communicate. Some of you communicate with the underworld and the dead. It's wisest to remain with your own ancestral stream when doing so. Take that as it resonates. That's not for everyone. So it's like, especially with this Ten of Pentacles here, many of you are able to communicate with your ancestors, crossed over loved ones, and there's going to be some communication coming in. It's like many of you are going to find the passion in being able to speak and be the link between the world of the living and the dead. Take it as it resonates. Wow. When it comes to the Ewas rune, it consists of two elements, which should embody not only loyalty, but rather the existing trust between harmonious cooperation of two forces that want to achieve the same goal. So some of you are going to travel in a new direction to find those that you have a similar goal that you want to achieve. Instead of working with a dynamic that is not aligned with you, that's not making you happy, you're now wanting to move in a direction, travel in a new direction to those who you can harmoniously cooperate with in the essence of achieving the same goal. There's a new cycle. So this is like you're walking towards the new cycle. Growth is occurring. I also get partnership with this. Many of you have been walking alone, but with this dating card here, and it doesn't have to just be dating, but that did come out here on the board. But you're finding those that you can cooperate with. That's what I'm getting. You're finding those that have a common goal and you're moving in the same direction, okay? Those that want to focus on the positive with you. What do you have for this message? I get that those of you who are in this cycle of picking up after themselves and they've done the healing work, keeping the faith, staying hopeful, focusing on the positive. This is the cycle that's coming up. This is the cycle that you're moving into. Okay. And we have beauty. So for some of you, beauty, truth, and purification. Someone sees you as beautiful, and this is the person that wants to date you. That's for some, not for everyone. For some of you, this is about the beauty of finding those that you can cooperate with, those who you're on the same page, those who, when you're able to harmoniously cooperate, you then feel that spark of life. You feel more passionate about life. You feel like you're walking in truth. You're able to speak truth, discern the truth. So for some of you, this is going to take a time of purification. You're purifying any way that you feel hurt, purifying out the old that's not making you happy so that you can step into this new cycle of truth, of cooperation, of clarity, of feeling the beauty and the passion in life again. Those that are moving in the same direction as you, okay? And what do you have for this message, please? What do you have for this message? Okay, so this funny. This was in yesterday's message as well. Inspiration card number 11 and universal light. So you're harmoniously walking in a direction towards those you're able to cooperate with. This is going to bring more inspiration. You inspiring them inspiring you, and igniting a passion within. This is also those you're connecting and collaborating with, all connecting with this universal light. There's wisdom, guidance, clarity, discernment to get a common goal done is what I'm getting here. And so as you're moving towards this common goal, igniting passions, planting new seeds, what do you have for this message, please? Whoa, too many. What do you have for this message, please? Too many. I'm not taking them. Okay. Let's try that again. What do you have for this message, please? These are kind of big for my hand. What do you have for this message, please? One more time. What do you have for this message? Anything else? Okay, thank you. Okay, so this council with Lodge here is about coming together, For some of you, there are higher ups or those that are already in a group. And I'm hearing like there's communication about collaborating, about finding a way to harmoniously cooperate and move towards accomplishing a common goal. Take it as it resonates for those of you. Yeah, you're going to be finding the concepts that you can focus on the positive about, the concepts where you're able to create the common goal to get something accomplished. And whatever it is that you're accomplishing, it is going to bring wealth for all involved. And as you're bringing this wealth, don't forget to remember, especially those of you who connect with your crossed over loved ones and your ancestors, to give an offering, or in whatever way you connect with the Most High. For many of you, yes, this is about ancestors and crossed over loved ones, because this Iwa's rune was specifically speaking about that some of you are coming into this gift, or you already have this gift. Some of you are going to spark this gift again, where you put it to the side, or you just weren't really it's like you might have been afraid of this gift. For some of you, if it wasn't that you were afraid of it, some of you were not sure that you were actually had this ability to do so. Some of you, this is also a new gift, but wherever it is, how it's fitting for you, you realize that you have this ability to communicate between the worlds, between the living and the dead, that you're able to receive messages, that you are able to connect with crossed over loved ones, with ancestors. And many of you with the Iwa's runes here, you're being, especially if you're not sure of these gifts or you're new with these gifts, to focus on the communication of your bloodline, of your heritage, of your ancestral lineage before you step out, or if you ever should decide to step out. All in all, you're still being encouraged to give an offering. And for those of you that this is not what that's about, then in whatever way you connect with the Most High or your spirit guides or your spirit team, give offering. If that's through praise, if that's through gratitude, whatever way you show the gratitude of your heart, give an offering. It could be as simple as a small prayer from your heart, heartfelt, saying thank you. For those of you who have altars and do those things, then this is the call to put out an offering. There will be some new sparks, some new concepts that come through from the spiritual realm. Many of you are going to receive some insight, some universal light that's going to spark something that's going to assist you with working in unity with others. And this unity, this cooperation that you're working towards a common goal, is bringing forth wealth. I hear wealth. I hear abundance. I hear success. Okay, so some of you may need to take this retreat to take time to yourself. Maybe take a little vacation from your job. You decide how it works for you. Take a little break from the family. Take a little break to yourself. This isn't for everyone. Take it as it resonates for you. You'll know if your heart is speaking to you and telling you that you need some time to self. You'll know if your heart is telling you that it's time to travel in a new direction. Doing this, traveling in a new direction, is a direction that is bringing you abundance, wealth, and success. Okay? For some of you, it's going to bring in a concept. For others of you, it's going to bring in those that you're able to harmoniously move towards a common goal. I keep hearing a common goal, like something's got to get done, and you're a part of the process. So be open to making these connections, and you may not know it now, but it's going to spark something within you, and this spark is going to have new concepts for some of you, like planting new seeds, okay? And these new seeds, these new concepts is going to bring forth a harvest, an abundance, a passion for life, okay? And let me see, I think we got everything. Let's get a crystal card to wrap up this message. Crystal card for this message, please. Okay, that's enough. Okay, so for the crystals, that's a lot. We have the green aventurine, the kyanite, the angelite, the obsidian, chrysocolla, azurite, prasolite, and the amazonite. Okay, so the first thing I notice is that the obsidian is one crystal for protection. Okay, and all the others look like they're for the higher chakras as this universal light is coming forth. Okay, now when I get this obsidian crystal, this is about protecting yourself as you're connecting in the spiritual realm. Be aware, not fearful, but be aware. Remember, I said to connect first and foremost with your ancestral line. Don't just go all willy-nilly and be talking to any and every spirit. Specifically, connect with your ancestral line. That's for some. Take it as it resonates, okay? And the obsidian is one of those crystals you can use whenever you decide to connect with the spiritual realm. Obsidian is known to be one of the strongest crystals that offers protection and amplifies your protection against incoming negative energy, especially in your daily life. So holding it even briefly above your third eye each day as you rise or doing meditation creates a very strong protective shield around you, okay? And then the amazonite, the parasolite, the chrysocolla, the angelite, the kyanite, and green aventurine. So with these crystals here, this is speaking mostly about electromagnetic frequencies. So from your cell phone, from your microwaves, from just every day around us, there's a lot of electromagnetic frequencies in the air. For some of you, this is affecting you. So there's this time to get grounded. There's also this time to use the obsidian to strengthen your aura and offer a protective barrier around you. But with the amazonite as well, it assists you with reducing the various causes of the electromagnetic frequencies, from microwaves to cell phones. The amazonite is a crystal that it filters that pollution, and it opens your throat chakra and allows you to connect with your heart chakra. It allows you to see and speak the truth without static. And so this could also help with the amazonite as you're connecting with the spiritual realm. The two of these together, obsidian and amazonite, gives you that protection psychically, also physically. And the amazonite helps you with the electromagnetic frequencies and with speaking clearly so that you're not getting static when you're communicating, okay? And then parasolite and azurite, these offer courage and confidence. It boosts your quality to manifest your goals, and it strengthens your motivation. And parasolite is also another crystal that turns negative energies into positive ones. So once you're bathed in that positive, in that magnifying energy of parasolite, good things tend to happen. Okay, so this may be some crystals some of you may want to take on your retreat, so you're able to tap into your intuition, allow these good things to occur, reduce the electromagnetic frequencies around you, and protect your aura, okay? Azurite is a stone that shakes up and wakes up the third eye and your crown chakra. So once awakened by this high frequency stone, it becomes linked in harmony, your third eye and your crown chakra. So when you use an azurite with meditation, it makes you more aware and your mind more open to your astral projections and your inner vision. Chrysocolla helps when you're suffering from a heartache. So especially for those of you who are going into dating and you're moving into a new direction, if you're suffering from any heartache or any toxic personal relationships, Chrysocolla can help you to connect to what the real you needs, and helps you realize that you're allowing toxic energy in, causing you emotional harm. This stone will assist you to let go of that toxic energy. And that's this beautiful stone right here, Chrysocolla, okay? Angel light assists you in accepting situations that are hurting you, situations that you want to let go of, situations where you feel stagnant or that you can't communicate freely in. It assists you with accepting those situations that can't be changed or that they're extremely difficult for you. Whether it's a death, whether it's leaving a position, whether it's moving in a new direction for work, for spiritually, for dating, for yourself, to just ignite your passions. Whatever the extremely difficult situation is, angel light, when used with meditation, helps you connect to the true meaning and able to easily more accept the things that are happening. Okay? Kyanite and green aventurine are very powerful stones and because they're known to promote positivity. Kyanite's a special stone because it retains no negative energy. That's this one. It doesn't retain negative energy. And green aventurine promotes positivity. So when you hold the green aventurine, it stimulates your creativity, it opens your mind, it gives you a fresh outlook on reality. It also has a very calming effect on your emotional body and your emotions, okay? And kyanite assists you again with opening the throat chakra and communication, especially on the psychic plane, and it enhances your hidden telepathic abilities and your psychic abilities, okay? So these are the crystals that can assist you as you're moving and traveling in a new direction. Whatever this new direction is, if it's dating, if it's work, if it's connecting with others, to assist you with musing right along, these crystals can amplify that energy for you. And obsidian to assist you with being protected. Give me, please, some messages to wrap this up. Any guidance, any insight, or any last messages you have. What do you have for this? Okay. Okay. Anything else? Okay, I think that's it. 9 of Cups on the bottom. Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups. So some of you walking away or walking into a new direction. And the Star came out here again. Walking in a new direction away from the past, I'm getting for some of you, letting the past go and walking in a new direction. A direction that makes you feel victorious, that feels like your passions are ignited, where you feel happy, whole, healed, having the faith, musing, musing, feeling like your life is inspiring you. So we had the 8 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Star. So basically, to sum up the message, it's just like you're spiritually strong. You're even being recognized for being spiritually strong. Some of you have been contemplating moving in a new direction. This direction could be from work. It could be in relationships. It could be all of the above. It could be through family. Either way, you want to take things into a new direction, a direction that's not how it has been in the past. You're wanting to tap into your happiness and bring success and ignite your passions again, being passionate about life. And now is a good time to plant those new seeds. Keep the faith, keep hope, keep healing, and sow the seeds and see the seeds grow, embracing that energy of peace, focusing on the positive, okay? with the star energy here, focusing on the positive and the beauty of life. Okay? So that has been the message for today. I want to thank you for joining me, Tonae Star, here with Tonae Star Enterprises, where we stand on business, baby. And this has been another voyage of the Enterprise to the 5D and beyond. Remember to always shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you are still amongst the stars. And to always, 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 always let your light shine bright. Thank you for joining me.